Many of you will consider my education background as privileged. I studied in a premier boys' school enjoying nice facilities and went to a highly ranked junior college. When I was young, my grandma would always ask about my studies and happily give me $10 when I told her my results. I must have collected many $10 from her. At university, the school where I came from were often brought up, and I would get a fair share of admiring glances and comments from the girls. Let me tell you a secret. My wife-to-be admitted checking me out after knowing the JC I came from. She said it compensated for my low scores in the looks category. When I started my teaching career, I was posted to a school which was largely unknown in Singapore and even within the teaching profession. The school was housed in a cramped compound and the buildings were dull-looking and primitive. Classrooms were not even wired for projector use, and when it rained, the pattering on the roofs made it so impossible for me to teach. Besides the infrastructure, it was really my students who made me realize the big difference between the education environment I came from and the one I was entering into. Many of them entered the school discouraged from years of academic setbacks and often troubled by personal difficulties. In my first year, I was shocked to find out that my student who was absent for days was actually in jail all this while. No one had actually posted bail for him. My principal and I decided that we would support his aspiration to continue studying, and on the day of his sentencing, I will always remember his mother's weary eyes and love for him. It left a deep mark on my young career and shaped my beliefs in education to help the underdogs have their day in the sun. My students may be different from me, but we worked together to restore their self-esteem and motivated them to work hard towards their goals. Slowly but steadily, their sheer determination began to bring them personal milestones that they and their families thought were impossible. Perhaps because of their rocky paths in life, I celebrated their achievements, big or small, academic or otherwise. When one of them described to me how his mother smiled when she learned that he got into university, the story affirmed me to do my bit for people with underprivileged beginnings. There is a saying in my profession, students don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. I hope I have made a little difference to the lives of my students, just as their grit and passion have left a big impression in my life.